Hey, greetings, y'all. Greetings. That shall be all to see. Okay. Let's check the sound, make sure everything is good. Okay. Make sure we can hear myself. Make sure everything is good. Okay. I have the speaker on so I can well enough hear myself, which is, we're good. Okay. How is everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy, what is it, Labor Day? I can't keep up. All I know is it's a day that people have off. Kids don't go to school. It's just one of those days. Okay. So, um, let's get our time, or not our time stop. Let's get our names. So, it's not a lot of names on the list tonight. So, if you're interested in getting a reading, the list is open. Okay. So let me put the names on the list so you guys know where we're at. So the mini love reads are just like, personal, quick love reads. So $25, that's a personal, like a mini love spread that I do. And then 22, which will get you two love questions. You don't have to have a person or a person in mind. You could be a single and want to know what's going on with your love life. So you click that, if you click that black bubble in the chat section and open it, expand it, it'll show you the link to my PayPal, or if you prefer Cash App, my Cash App username is linked. Just make sure that you leave your questions, or if you are asking about someone, that you leave their name as well. Um, Also, too, I never say the person's name on the chat or the live, so you don't have to worry about that. That is confidential between me and you. Also, if you want to remain anonymous, just let me know, or you want to go by a username, a nickname, or an initials. Just let me know. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is, when these readings or the live stream is done, I leave it up so you can come back and watch it for replay. And then you just go in the description box, and next to your name, because I put a list of names of everybody that purchased the reading, you'll find your name, and then right next to your name is going to be a timestamp. So the timestamp is going to tell you, or just click on the link and it's going to take you right to your reading. So in case you missed this live and you can't watch it, or you want to watch it over, there will be timestamps next to your name after the live stream is done. So you can come back and just click on that timestamp. You don't have to sit through the entire thing all over again, So, but if you're able to watch it live stream, that's good. That's better, because if something doesn't make sense, you want clarification, at least you'll let me know. Um, but yeah, and sometimes people that don't pay for a reading, they just kind of watch. Sometimes the readings that others get resonates with them. So, if these messages are helpful to you, they bless someone out there, be sure to like the video. I would greatly appreciate you guys showing some love to the channel and the energy that I extend here with you guys. I would appreciate the love back. Okay. So, without further ado, did I put the names in the list? Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on. Okay. So I have two ladies on the list so far, Temia and Monica. But if anyone is interested, the list is open for you. Okay. You guys want to send a read? I think I missed someone. No, I didn't miss anybody. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure. I know it's rent time. I know how it is. Hey, trust me. I know it's rent time. So I understand if people don't have it to give. I understand. Um, so yeah. All right, let's go ahead and hop into our reading. Okay, our live. And I pray over this live. I pray that everyone that is joining in is divinely covered and protected with love, light, and peace, and that these messages provide beyond what we seek, but what we need, what Divine Spirit and our divine team wants us to know, and what we need to know, beyond what we're seeking and feel like we want to know. Okay, and that All parties involved ask for permission to tap into their energies only for the sake of what Divine Source God, their divine team, will allow me to know and to see. Okay. All right. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Let's get started. First person on the list that I have is Temia. Let's get your timestamp, sis. It is 5. Is that a 5? Yeah. 5:27. 5 minutes and 27 seconds for Temia. All right. So we're going to do a love spread on the person who you're asking about. Okay. And Spirit, give me divine clarity, true clarity for Temia and her person of interest. What is it that she ultimately needs to know at this time when it comes to this person and their situation and or their connection? Move these out the way. You have the 5 of Hearts in reverse, the Fool, okay. All right, so you have the 5 of Hearts in reverse, which is the 5 of Cups in reverse for your energy. I feel like you're turning your perspective around, maybe like where you thought there was a loss or hope was lost, or kind of looking at all of the disappointment into being like, you know what, let me shift my focus. I'm not going to harp on that. I'm going to focus on the possibilities. And that could be the fact that your person is more so in an energy of starting over, starting fresh with you, maybe. Your person is open to maybe your perspective on things in this connection, or just open to a new start with you. Okay. I feel like Divine Spirit is saying that you guys have unfinished business between the two of you. There's things that maybe you guys have yet to finish or experience. There's still I'm hearing lessons, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to come off as like the strict fixed energy. It just feels like there's things left unfinished. Like, not everything is completely done between the two of you. That makes sense. But I don't want it. Okay, I'm trying to make sure my mic is on. You guys might manifest some type of new beginning, but it feels like more lighthearted, not as fixed or like too serious. It's kind of just like open-minded. Let's see where it goes type of energy. Like you both might be in that space, or you're manifesting from that space with each other towards the connection, towards one another. It's like I could perceive that, like, I'm speaking for one of you. Someone is like, I can perceive this connection as, you know, very spiritual, very deep. But the other person could be like, I feel a connection, but maybe they're not as in tune or as aware, or have that same perspective of the connection, or a clear perspective, or a spiritual perspective of the connection as the other person does. But there's like a mutual um, understanding that there is a connection of some sort, and wanting to manifest from that place. But it seems very lighthearted. Let's see, where's this person? Incompatible. If you really knew me, you would know that we're not right together. So I feel like your person does feel at times that you guys might be kind of out of, you know, not compatible. They feel like there's things about them that's not that desirable. I don't really see you in a romantic way. Okay. I feel like there's somebody that wants to start fresh and start a new beginning, but I will say this: one person has more of a spiritual awareness of the connection, or at least a spiritual perception of the connection, where the other person is more so 3D based, where they look at where they're at in comparison to you, where they feel like they may be not good enough, or they feel like, you guys are on two separate pages. How they view love versus the way that you view love could be like two different I said. Like, I don't know why I heard I said. What the fuck is that? Perceptions. So like your energy could perceive this in much more of a higher understanding and level. It doesn't have to be necessarily like centered around romance, but like, let's say like a spiritual lesson or spiritual experience, spiritual evolution and growth, where they see it as like very common things like, oh, if I don't have this, then I'm not good enough, or you know what I mean? And at the bottom of the deck, it says out of sync. We're definitely not on the same page. So but at the top of the decks, you have possibilities. I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. There's still hope here, or there's still a draw here, even if someone feels like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying be mindful of what you manifest, or I shouldn't say manifest, but more so what you are investing in this. You know, carefully discern whether you should invest or what you should invest in this connection. Don't just jump the gun because the door is open or because you care about this person or you have history. It's like you got to use your wisdom, like where you're at in comparison to where you used to be. Like maybe certain things you used to, tolerate, put up with, whereas now your energy's in a different playing field. So it's like, how are you going to maneuver in this next chapter, this next season? Let's see what else. Here's the message you have for Temia, Divine Spirit, her divine team. Thank you. Okay. Some of these cards are in reverse. Sorry. I'm not doing reversals with this. You have Mirror and you have Merry-Go-Round. Yeah, until you guys see the whatever you're mirroring back to each other that you need to see, until you understand the lesson, because the center of your spread, you have the Sage, which is the Hierophant in this deck. Until you understand the higher lessons with this connection, or see it for what it is, see the dynamic for what it is, you guys are going to repeat the same cycles with each other. Okay, so you guys are going to mirror each other so that you can get the understanding, the wisdom that you need. But it's up to one of you to discern, like, are we going to repeat the same cycle, or are we done? Or am I done? Because it's really a you thing. You can't control the other person's free will and choices, but you can definitely control your own. So it's like, are you going to continue to go in this merry-go-round or this cycle with this person? Okay. Or certain things connected to this person, or this connection per se, or this situation. All right. So I hope that makes sense to me. That's what I'm seeing for you and your person as of right now. Okay. So let's close this energy out. Divine Source God, we close this energy out with love, light, and peace. With respect to all parties involved, we send them love and harmony and balance in their energy field within themselves. We close all spiritual gateways and portals. I ask that wherever they exist in the world, whether in past, present, or future tense, in unknown and known spaces and spiritual realms, that they are always divinely covered and protected by the divine light. And as always, Spirit, much love. Amen and Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source God. Thank you to our ancestors and Spirit guides. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Let's clear it out. All right, Temia, that was your reading, sis. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Monica. Okay. Monica, you are at 14 minutes and 11 seconds in. All right. The list is open, you guys, by the way. Okay. Jennifer, I see you, sis. Hey, thank you. I'm going to add you to the list in a second. Okay, so Miss Monica, let's see what you got here. Let me find. Okay. Future's partner, future spouse. Okay, so let's tap in and see where your energies are in relations to your future spouse and their energy in relations to you. Let's see, Monica. Dominica. Okay. All right. So your energy, you have the Empress, or sorry, the Sun, the Sun card, the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Hearts, which is the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're trying to keep an optimistic view of your desires when it comes to love and when it comes to your future spouse. I feel like you are manifesting, but you want to make sure that the energy that you're putting towards manifestation or your perception, it's like you understand the power of prayer, the power of law of attraction. You understand the power of like your you know, I got to be mindful of how I think and how I perceive things. You're very mindful of this concept of um like what you think you put out maybe, but also at the same time it's like you're trying to discern between spiritual things versus like being too, like you don't want to be too spiritual or just like in a space where you're naive or delusional, but you want to be in a space where you're grounded in practicality but also still spiritually in tune when it comes to your person or when it comes to your future spouse, like the belief maybe of it, your wishes, your desires. Your person could be at a place where their perception of love right now may be a little bit jaded due to past circumstances or experiences. This person has a hard time having faith or belief in some type of pure connection, pure love. Like they have to heal. Like their adolescence or their like periods of their life where maybe they were a little naive when it comes to love, maybe a little too trusting. This person could have had a few relationships where they did put their best foot forward, or they had like an innocence about love or a perception of love that was very pure, where they gave people the benefit of the doubt and they feel like that put them in a negative space, you know, put them in a depressive energy at some point. So I feel like they're dealing with that. um they may not, I feel like this person believes in true love, but there could be a perception where they feel that that type of love that they want is kind of impossible, or it's not something easily to grasp. But with the father is the Emperor in this deck, even though it's a woman. The Father card and the Page of Swords is here. So I feel like Divine Spirit is saying to be mindful of the words that you speak over your love life at this time. Like understand the power of your words, the power of your energy, the power of your voice and what you put out. Um Also spirit may like want to reveal to you the power in like your sensuality, your like when you come from that kind of like this sexy, seductive, but not seductive like manipulating people and leading them on, but just like this powerful energy to pull in what you want and attract what you want, that you might come familiar with. Like your person is going to think very heavily about their ideal person. And ideal in a sense of not so much how they look, but just like the essence of the person that they really desire and really want. And you might be very focused on more depths of yourself, not so much like how you look or um, social perception of you, like titles and statuses and things like that. More of internal things, things that hold weight and value. You might be more concerned with those aspects of yourself or more embracing of those parts of yourself. You have the Two of Hearts, which is the Two of Cups. So, in the end, that love that you seek and the love that your partner seeks is like your energy, like what you desire, what you want is seeking you and vice versa. So it's inevitable that it's going to happen. So it's like spirit saying to keep that flame, to keep that candle burning, and don't blow it out. Don't try to tame it. It's like allow that passion, that desire that you have for love to still live on and to burn, because it is going to merge with someone else that also has that same passion, that divine desire as you do. Like who matches you, who's for you. Okay. Let's see. Messages from Monica in regards to her life partner, her future spouse. What does she need to know? Divine source God. Okay, I think I have these cards in reverse. You have yes, the yes card. This is confirmation that yes, you do have a partner, you do have a person. You have draining. Okay. You might feel drained by the dance of love, and so may your person. They might feel that way too. You have green eyes. So that could represent envy, jealousy, or competitive energy or comparisons. We're saying be very careful not to compare yourselves to other people's love life, and how could this person have someone before I do, and what am I not doing? It's like spirit doesn't want you to compare your love journey to anyone else's. The process of waiting or going through people that maybe you find interest in, and then you date, you give your energy to, but nothing comes of it, that can be draining. Yes, spirit acknowledges that. They do. They want you to know ultimately that if it doesn't work out with said person that maybe you found an interest in or you thought it was going to work out with, if it doesn't work out, take that as a sign that it's not for you. And don't waste too much or a drop of your energy any further. If it doesn't work out, it's not meant to be. If it be that maybe, you know, it may not be right at the time, be okay with saying, okay, maybe this is not for me, or if this possibly is a person, that if they're not in the right space for me, I'm not going to waste my time or my energy. I'm going to place my focus where it counts and where it matters at the time. I'm going to still remain in the energy of joy or happiness, or try to, put myself there and not worry too much. You don't want anything or anyone draining your energy. If it's draining your energy, it's out of alignment with you. Whether that's permanently out of alignment, it's just not meant to be, or it's not meant to be at the time. Okay. So save yourself the stress, the struggle, the worry when it comes to those things. If it's draining you, then that means energetically it's just not in alignment. Like a battery. If it's draining me of my energy and my resources, energetically speaking, then it is not healthy for me. So why am I, stressed about it? Why am I allowing it to pull on me? I'm going to unplug from this thing. It's only right. I'm going to unplug. And you can't go wrong when you decide to choose yourself, because if it's meant, it will choose you. It will align with you. And if it's not, it will not align with you, and it will not choose you. And therefore, it will make space or room or space for something or someone, and energetically speaking, that is for your highest good, and vice versa. Okay. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Miss Monica, I'm sending you much love, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sewing into this reading. Okay. Hopefully I was able to help you. So we're going to move on to the next read here. Which is, ooh, shit, these cards, is Miss Jennifer. Okay, so the list is still open. If you guys are interested, let me know. If you guys would like to purchase a reading, we have two different choices here. 25 will get you a mini love spread, a love reading spread, or $22 will get you two love questions of your choice. You don't have to have a person. You could be asking as a single. It's up to you. Okay. Jennifer, you are up next, sis. Your timestamp is 24:30. 24 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. And if you guys want to know how to submit a question or a reading, if you click that black bubble in the chat section and expand it, it will give you more detail on how to do that. Okay. So Your first question is, what does this person plan on doing next? And then you want to ask about another person's feelings. Okay. So, Divine Spirit. Before I do that, I forgot to close out Monica's reading. Divine Source God, we send love, light, and peace to Monica and all parties involved. Love, light, and peace and harmony wherever they are in the world. May they be divinely covered and protected by the light at all times, past, present, and future, in known and unknown spaces at all times. Amen and Ashe. So it is. Okay. Okay. So Monica, you want to know, how is this person? Like, what is next? Like, what do they plan on doing next? Okay. Person in question. What do they plan on doing next when it comes to Jennifer? What is this person's plans as far as what do they plan on doing next? This card flew out. You have the King of Hearts, the King of Wands. Interesting. The Two of Hearts and the Chariot. A Leo. This person could express to you their passions, their desires, what they want for this connection, how they want things to progress and move forward. The action behind this, I'm not entirely sure, like, if they're going to actually pursue these things that they say they desire with you. It's almost like this person wants to appeal to you. They want to appease to you. Your energy could be showing up in a particular way that they feel is getting a lot of attention, or can easily attract whoever or whatever they want. And like, maybe you're putting yourself in that position to be like, you know what, I'm not settling for this. Like, I can know that I have options, but to actually place myself in the vicinity of allowing options to pursue me, then that's a whole nother playing field. And I get like this person might feel a little bit of pressure. This person does have feelings for you. This person always known that they had feelings for you. This is not something that they're just going to discover or just like come about, but to express that to you confidently, what they want with you, their plans with you. This person may be expressing they want peace between the two of you. They want harmony between the two of you. Um, Showing some type of reciprocation. So it seems. I feel like this person understands that this connection can go the distance, but it depends on both parties' willingness and being in alignment with each other. So yeah, this person may very well express these things to you, which I feel, yes, they're going to express how they feel, and that's the action. But to actually make these things happen, I'm not sure. It kind of feels like this understanding of this concept that they need to take action, or the understanding that if they don't kind of get out of their own way, their negative energy, their negativity, their fears, insecurities, and all that, that they could block a blessing, that you'll just move on, you'll move forward, that you can do with or without this person. I feel like we are in each other's lives for a reason, serendipity. So yeah, this person does feel that there's a reason for your connection. It's not just, you know, but I feel like they fear losing it. At times they may feel like they're not ready for it. They don't live up to, expectations or what they feel is up to par for you. So they struggle with that. But at the same time, there's still a level of like, I still want to, be present in some way. I still want to make my presence known, not go anywhere. Okay, so let's see how this other party currently is feeling about you and or your situation. Clear up previous energies, God. Ask for permission to tap into this other party's energy and what this person is currently feeling towards Jennifer and or their situation. Oh, shiznit. Okay, maybe that's the deck that I need to be taking. Gemini, the Three of Coins, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Hearts, and the Sage, which is the Hierophant. Okay. This person has two sides to them. I don't feel like this person is mm, completely honest. This person could be quite like they have two sides. They could be two-faced. Like they show you one side of them, but they're not completely honest. This person could feel like you are a valuable option, but it feels like they might have someone else in the picture, or they're keeping their options open to like who or what they feel is worth investing in. This person has a lot of sexual attraction towards you. This person could feel some type of chemistry or draw towards you. Um, but I feel like there's something that you're meant to experience or you're meant to learn from this person. I'm not getting that this is someone that you, I feel like you need to tread lightly with this person. Let's see, how does this person currently feel? They can feel like you guys have a lot of similarities. Like you guys are compatible in a lot of ways. That you guys could be similar in a lot of ways, but also be very different in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's like this person is looking at you as a potential, option, but there's this openness to it. So you have spilled cup and tradition. Let's see what else. My cards in reverse. No, I don't feel like spirit wants you to move towards this person. Or at least be mindful, like use your discernment with moving towards this person, because I feel like I don't know if this person has unfinished business somewhere else. It could be like a pattern of theirs where this person has relationships with people, and when things don't work out, they move on to the next person or something. It's like a pattern of theirs, or it could be a pattern of yours. I don't know, but spirit is saying no. You have the no card. So there's something with this where spirit, I feel like, is saying to move cautiously with this person. Oh, she needs to know. I feel I can tell you if I tell you how I feel, it might change everything. Afraid. Boundaries. I really wish you would give me some space. Secret. There's so many feelings I want to share with you, but I'm shy about opening up. So they like you. I do feel like this person, a person can like you and feel you, but at the same time still not be good for you. You know what I mean? This person may have secrets. They have secret feelings, or it could be like certain things that they wish they can express to you about how they feel. Um, they don't feel like it's appropriate to tell you, or due to their circumstances, it's not right to tell you. Um, but if they tell you how they feel about you, really, it could change a dynamic. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like this person has something else going on. Eight of Hearts. They may have some emotional ties to their past, or they haven't fully released or let go of someone. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be a while before this person feels ready to like give of themselves to someone, like on a serious level. If not serious, then like to where they can give their time. This person may feel like the time that they have to give, or that they would want to give to someone, they don't. Like their heart is still kind of tied up. It's still kind of wounded, connected to another person. Yeah. For some reason, I feel like spirit's saying to tread lightly with this person, because they may not be as emotionally available as you may want them to be, or maybe even that they want to be. But for some reason, I just get like there's another person in the mix that they have not let go of or something, or they haven't forgave, or there's still some touchy, tender, energy there. And they may not tell you all of this. It's like if I tell you what's really going on, if I tell you the drama, you might be turned off. You may not be interested anymore. That's the vibe that I get from this. Okay. That's the energy that I pick up from that. Okay. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna close this out, sis. I hope this was helpful, gives you the discernment, the clarity that maybe you need. Okay. Gonna call it a read. All right. I appreciate you, Jennifer. Thank you so much, sis, for sewing into the reads. I was hopeful that I'm able to help you. Okay. All right. So I don't know if anybody else is interested in a reading, but I read everyone that I had so far on the list. So if you're interested, the list is still open. Okay. Cash App, Cash App or PayPal. If you guys click in the black bubble in the chat section, $25 for a personal love reading spread or $22 for 2 love questions. Okay. Make sure you leave your questions. If you're asking about someone, leave their name. Their name stays confidential between me and you. If you want to remain anonymous, go by a nickname or your YouTube username or what have you. Let me know. Just leave your questions in the notes section though. Okay, so I know what you're asking. If you're asking questions, even if it's just a love spread, let me know who I'm reading for. Okay. If you're single, may not have a person in question, that is fine. You can ask a single love reading or question as well. Okay. If not, that will conclude the live because that's everybody that I have so far. So yeah. Yeah. Because I know it's like around the rent time where rent is due, child. So trust me, I get it if you know. But yeah, that might conclude the live, I think. So I'm going to close this out. Let me update the list so you guys, those of you who have purchased, you guys can, come on in and join. Okay. Mm, okay. All right. So that should conclude everything. Let me make sure. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining and everything. If you guys resonated with your readings, make sure that you like the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.